You get what I'm saying? And he schooled me the game in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the entertainment world that great, but I understood, look,
business.
Get to it. You get what I'm saying? So
you ain't gotta come out here and sell drugs. There's way bigger ways.
You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways to hustle. And if you're gonna do things that, just do it smart.
Right, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Just move smart.
Absolutely. So now we at like what 2014, 2015, right?
Right.
Yeah, around this time.
Yeah, 2015, 2016, right.
And Instagram is popping.
Right.
Right. I guess Let Your Body Talk starting to slow down. But
right.
You got licensing deals. You got
I'm even off the concept of body talk at that point.
Yeah,
that wasn't even
it's
moving. And in my mind, it's like, okay, I'm now solidifying who I am
as an
artist, and now also the artists around me is starting to come together. And
so let me ask you this question. I mean to cut you off. So like, where does the deal come in place? Like you said, you signed.
All right, so we signed the deal right around.
Who was we?
It was me, my brother, and two of my friends that actually.
Who was your brother? Season?
Wavy Arnold, Landon Giroux, Jesse James.
And is this the Cool Weirdos?
This is the Cool Weirdos.
What is a cool weirdo?
Now, ironically, I've always
let me explain the deal situation.
Right.
We gotta know who we talking about.
Right. We started that because of not only what I was going through and musically and feeling like, okay, I always been kind of that oddball cat. And at the time, weirdo was negative. Still today, you call a weirdo is negative. You know what I'm saying? So I always was the type that says, yo, we gonna flip the definition. You get what I'm saying? And people always be like, yo, P, you cool, and I do what I want. So it's like, it was never negative to me to be called a weirdo. It never was, in my perspective. So when we started putting music out, it was another form of expression for me that was totally different from any music I made. You get what I'm saying? By myself. So we did that. We had an opportunity to go meet with TDE and them. We was out there for like a week in LA. The head, like almost every executive from Interscope was in the studio session. And we played some music, wowed them. They offered us a deal. It took us some months to iron out the deal because I still at this point had a little leverage to where I wasn't desperate because music still was working for me by myself, and I kind of was utilizing that as the group's leverage. You know what I mean? So what it did was give us a little bit of kind of leverage on the negotiation. Finally signed it. Finally got everything. Pandemic hit.
Oh my God.
So now for me,
so you just got the deal in 2020?
Just got the deal. You got to understand, that was 2020 or right before. It was literally like a few months prior to the pandemic.
So
that's
2019.
Exactly.
November,
2019, December. Pandemic hit.
So man, music been working for you for 10 years then.
Right.
But you probably just ain't really know it.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. There's people who know me specifically for something and have no idea. Like there's a Cool Weirdo fan base. We have songs right now that's in the millions and people have no clue.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's fans 100%. We'll go somewhere. Yo, y'all the Cool Weirdos. They don't know nothing about body talk. They don't know nothing about the stars. They don't know nothing about none of that. You get what I'm saying? So it's ill because I have a career. It's kind of this low, right under the radar, but I've kind of hit marks, you know what I'm saying? So
man, highs and lows.
Right. You know but I have an honest career. I tell people this. I don't.
Anything you're doing over 5 years is a career.
Right,
6 years.
right. And anybody, I always tell people this, bro, you ain't trying to do anything. You either doing it or you not.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, I always had that mentality. I never was trying to make it. I always I'm on.
Yeah.
I put me on, you know what I'm saying? So I think that drove the ship, but that hurdle was a strong one too, because that was the first time ever I did a major deal. Because now I'm feeling, this is the first time I've flown out. They had us in the illest hotel in LA. I'm feeling like, this is funny, I feel like a thought, like, oh man, they taking care of us, you heard?
And this is it
though. I'm out of here. We in here with TDE. I'm watching cats work that we currently seeing going crazy. I'm watching that going, okay. And we're amongst that. So clearly they don't let that around unless you of that.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying. So I'm walking with a different chip now. Because again, I've felt like I've reached pinnacles and fell. Reached fell.
Roller coaster.
So now I'm here again. Pandemic. So now that completely like devastated my mindset on what was my drive of this now?
So you lost the relationship. Like, what happened when the pandemic came?
Our A&R who signed us, which I learned so many valuable lessons having that deal. That was like the last piece of me understanding this business and graduating. Like I graduated from this situation. Because when you on a major, you are if you ain't the head guys absolute saying, yeah, we gonna put $100 million into you. You the last person on that totem pole. The last person. Right. So that means every album that's coming out, every single that's coming out, we ain't even discussing your budget, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like
did they already cut a check for you guys?
We had a great advance. It was a good one, but again, we splitting it and everything, but it was a good advance, right?
Right.
But again, we not talking releases. We got a whole project
You
done.
on the shelf until...
We on the shelf. But again, in my mind, yo, we got this deal. We out of here. No one knows. What could we say? Yo, yeah, I'm signed to Universal. It don't matter. I don't see you.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You should have threw a party, an event.
We did.
COVID.
But again,
you said a couple months before.
No, we did. But in LA, we came back. People talking. Don't get me wrong. We had the buzz because they booked us because some cats was paying attention. We got booked at the racetrack, at the Meadowlands. So people was aware. Like whoever paid attention. Like I tell you, I pay attention. There's some cats out here that pay attention. Cause the calls start coming. Yo, I got what you need, bro. Cause they could sense the Cool Weirdos is about to be out of here. If you was paying attention. But then that happened, and then like we was talking earlier. It's tough for 3 other individuals who may not understand it as well as I do.
Right.
We can get it back. We got that. And then the crazy part is we did again. They let us, our A&R end up leaving. Because now the whole pandemic, we sitting waiting. Pandemic ends, our A&R is like, yo, I'm out.
2021, 2022?
Whenever the pandemic ended. What was that, 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
So 2 years of waiting.
Like 22. Yeah.
So 2 years of waiting, and we told, y'all ain't got to give the budget back, which was good, like our advance. We ain't got to give it back, but I'm out. So if y'all want to stay, y'all ain't got nobody who's gonna be arguing for y'all. Nobody, because the head A&R who signed us is gone. You get what I'm saying? And we didn't do a deal with TDE. They just kind of gave the nod, which made everybody else jump. You get what I'm saying?
They co-signed y'all.
They co-signed
it,
and maybe I don't know. I'm just speaking hypothetical. Maybe something could have matriculated through time. You get what I'm saying? Because who knows? But the relationships were close.
You my guy. So this is your group,
right?
I'm a co-sign. I'm gonna tell them, guys,
right.
This is my
so
guy.
That's what kind of was playing out. You get what I'm saying? And again, we put another project out right after that and started getting them calls again. And the group, it was tough to keep it together. You get what I'm saying? Because again, it's easy for me to explain because I have a journey that's a little different than most. Right. And when you tell another cat, yo, you know how hard it is to get this situation, and then